Hello, Master Brewer, sir.
Aye, aye, Wilbur.
The rat has made his play.
The rat's gone.
I saw. It's amazing what you little gnomes can puzzle out, eh? The rat's lost his appetite for my hops at any rate. He won't be coming back for a while.
Can I call it a day now?
Course you can. Safe home, my lad. See you tomorrow.
Bye.
See you later, lad.
So, howdy guys, this is Tachi and welcome back to welcome back to another episode of Let's Play the Book of Unwritten Tales, and let's head on outside.
And another day ends. And, as usual, I didn't save any princesses, or fight any dragons, or hunt any orcs. I chased a rat off, and I didn't even do it myself. I used a fully automated robot instead. It's going to take more than that before my statue stands next to Knight Tilo in the Hall of Heroes.
One
but I'm
day.
going to make it one day.
It's MacGuffin.
Hey, you! Boy! You've got to get me out of here! Quickly, please. I was abducted. An elf freed me. They want... You've got to believe me. I have the key to something that could determine the fate of the war. Listen, boy. It's too late. You see this ring? It's the key. Take it to the human archmage in the town of Seastone. You understand?
But...
All of our fates depend on it.
Oh, dear, nobody's going to believe this. There's no way I'll make it down to the human town by the sea on my own. I need help. I should ask the Master Brewer for help. Or Grandad. He fought for the Alliance.
Wow, look at
Probably the statue of some famous dwarven leader. I don't know much about their history. The bastion looks so impressive. However, many of the halls and corridors were never completed. The tarps are supposed to offer the stonemasons a little protection. They have to be pretty tough if they're out there in all kinds of weather. I'm not climbing up there, it's all iced up. I'd probably end up breaking my neck. Of course, it's pretty cold all year round up here in the mountains. But this year, winter came particularly early.
Can you take it?
It worked. I got one.
Look at the roll.
A rolled up tarpaulin, probably just like the ones hanging all over the place.
Can you take it too? Alright. Oh, let's look at the ring.
A heavy gold ring. Ooh, it feels warm. There is some fine script on the inside, but I can't make out what it says.
Oh, man.
That's the entrance to my family's gnome hole. We've been living here for generations.
Let's take a look inside. Might as well. That's a
Hey,
cool
my
little
mechanical flying fish Nemo. How did you get there? One of the few technical devices I ever built. Well, to be honest, actually my father and my sister really, but I did watch.
This place looks pretty cool. Oh, that's cool.
It still works. A solid example of gnome technology, if I do say so myself. Oh, I can't reach that. One of my dad's inventions. He calls it a time measurometer. It splits the day into 2 periods of 12 hours each and shows which hour we are currently in.
Huh.
A chair.
You mean like a watch?
My mother is a real whole wife. She spends her time on chemistry, biology, genetics and that kind of stuff. Those are my mum's plants. She grows a lot of that green stuff. She keeps trying to genetically change the plants so they can grow up here amidst the icy mountains. A flower pot full of potting soil. Doesn't look like Mother planted anything in there. Those are the
wonder
controls
what
for our
this
living
is.
space optimization unit. My father invented them. That's the lever for my parents' bedroom. I can't use it until they get back. Those cogs belong to Dad's living space optimization unit. The machine takes up a total of 3 rooms in our hall. Our kitchen. Master Merlin's antibacterial kitchen cleaner. The dirt disappears like magic. If only I could cast spells like Merlin, or any other household cleaner for that matter. Mum hid the knives as a precaution. After Grandad's knife-throwing training classes last year, she doesn't trust us anymore. A pale blue glowing liquid. Something tells me it's probably not good for you. My mum wrote
take it anyway.
super fertilizer on it. Probably one of her genetic experiments. Our flour mill. Mother makes sure we eat a healthy diet. One day we'll all be big and strong, comparatively.
No, you can't do that.
I
Well,
think I'll just leave that alone. We gnomes have a golden rule, hands off another gnome's experiments. The plants have grown. I could have sworn they weren't here yesterday. Mum probably uses a really good fertilizer. Why should I fertilize potting soil when there's nothing planted in it?
I guess that makes sense.
That's the lever for my little sister's bedroom. I'm not touching that. She builds combat robots, and she kind of hinted that she knows how to protect her privacy.
Where's your room, dude?
This is my very cool room.
Awesome.
My old tennis racket, although I was never
Look at that.
very good. My old gnome scout rucksack. Pretty tough that, but somehow I always had the feeling it could have been a little larger. I wonder if putting small bags and pouches...
Oh,
My old gnome scout rucksack. Pretty tough that, but somehow I always had the feeling it could have been a little larger. My old gnome
I'm
scout...
gonna miss it. I want to. Oh, it made a wow joke and I missed it.
The catgut is missing. What did I use that for?
What if?
I'll just knot the loose ends around the frame. Done. Wouldn't want to play tennis with it, but it does
Yeah.
make a fine scoop net.
Maybe now we can scoop the fish up. Get it. Get it. Oh. Come on.
Gotcha.
You can do it. There we go.
My mechanical flying fish. I built that all by myself. With my dad and Meggie. And down we go.
Oh, that's awesome.
Halt! Who's there?
Wow, look at all the
Hi,
stuff.
Grandad. It's me.
I doubt it. What's the password?
Was it Fluffy Bunny?
You wish? Die, maggot!
It's important, Grandad.
So is the password. We are at war, damn it. War suffereth no carelessness. So, the password.
Nuclear first strike, sir.
Correct. What do you want?
A gremlin gave me this ring. He said it's very important. He said the ring has to be delivered to the Archmage as quickly as possible.
A ring? Have you checked it for contamination?
What?
For curses, hexes, poison?
I,
What am I talking about? Of course you have. No one would accept a ring from a gremlin and not check it for curses. Dangerous little blighters, those gremlins. You shouldn't feed them after midnight, you know.
The gremlin said this ring could decide the course of the entire war.
Decide the course of the war? That would be... Where is this gremlin?
He's been kidnapped. He barely had time to give me this ring. It should be taken to the Archmage as quickly as possible.
The Archmage? Yes. He'd know what to do. This is what we've been waiting for. This is what we've trained for. This is the hour in which a stout youngster becomes an adult. The hour of glory. The hour of fame. Hour!
But what do you mean stout?
Does everyone know what they have to do?
No.
Right, men. Let it be so.
This guy's a little...
Grandad has this thing about secrecy. I think he's afraid of Shadow Army spies or something. Dad's vice brings back a lot of memories. Painful, mostly. A huge machine, I mean, even for Grandad. He's really taking advantage of Mum and Dad being away. A thin, silvery elven rope. It's very
Ooh,
light
silver
and
rope.
almost unbreakable.
More Lord of the Rings stuff.
That's Dad's spare toolbox. Well, he took his everyday tools, his travel tools, and his finest tools with him. Parts of some machine or something. If it's useless, it's Dad's. If it's broken, it's Grandad's. And if it's dangerous, it's
like
from
a
my sister Meg.
submarine, sort of.
Ah, an old extension arm. Very handy if you're too small to reach an object. Kind of a widespread problem amongst us gnomes. Let's see. What have we here? Wrench, pliers, auger grease, a minotaur foot, a curse meter. I'll just take the entire box.
Might as well.
That's one of Grandad's great inventions.
So
A
much
ship
stuff.
which travels underwater. It can already sink. Those are jelly glowfish lamps. As long as you feed them every couple of weeks, they're good for years of light. The locker won't
Awesome.
open. It was badly damaged 2 years ago in the devastating spring cleaning explosion.
Oh, there's gotta be a way to get it open. I guess back upstairs. Did we miss anything else?
Another one of Dad's inventions.
Oh,
He calls it
who's this?
eclecticity or something. It's got something to do with hamsters. That's my family. Right now, just Grandad and I are holding down the fort. The others are all at a technology trade show down south. My dad is a mechanic and a physicist. He primarily works on, things. Mother is just a whole wife and geneticist. The baby is my little sister Sydney. I think she'll be a researcher too. She once doubled her baby phone's data transfer rate using nothing but a rattle and a rubber ball. My other little sister is Meggie, my parents' pride and joy. She mainly concentrates on robotics, combat robots to be exact. Grandad is a war veteran and conducts secret military research.
Cool.
Whenever Dad lets him in the workshop, that is. Looks like I'm the proverbial exception to the rule. I'd rather go out into the world and become a mage, a hero like Knight Tilo. But someone has to look after Grandad and the Master Brewer. I'm more of a local, unsung hero.
So I think we'll stop there.